Back to throw. Milton.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down. Milton. Complete here. It's high. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run from the gun with Scatterbury. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Zone read here. It's Scatterbury with it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterbury.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go. Let's go.
A give, it's Scatterbury. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
They'll try it now with Scatterbury.
They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lowry.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Go, Lee. Go.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lowry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Commanders 41.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That's a gain of 4.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Looking to throw. McCray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Milton. And Wilson with it, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Back to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Milton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
And that is wide to the left and no good, but there are multiple flags on the field. And I think this drive is going to stay alive. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. McCray. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready, ready?
Up the middle they go. McNeil.
72 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. And oh, my goodness, he loses it again.
But it looked like Washington got it back, and indeed they did. It remains Commanders football. And now they'll shift things around.
The 25-yard line.
70 Ranger! 70 Ranger!
They'll run on 1st down. McNeil. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
18 rattling.
Washington will line
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
They go play action here on 1st down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Milton. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Milton. Touchdown, Eagles. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Eagles 37, Commanders 29.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth-quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Milton. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they...
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And it'll be a turnover on downs. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt. Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 79, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff up the middle. McNeil. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Viking 18. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. McCray. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Panther 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas.
Here we go. First and goal.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Washington, first down.
Looking to throw. McCray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Ready, hut.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go now. 18, Rattler. 8, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Go, Rigg.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Go. Rigg 70, Timberwolf.
Here's Milton now to throw. This one deep for Wilson. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Now Milton. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And in a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Here's Lane.
He's gonna score! Oh my goodness, he returns it all the way. This game is tied. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked.
Oh, and now they're gonna fake it. And this is caught out in the left flank. Oh no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. Mariota.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On the handoff, this is Scatterby.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield.
They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37.
Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're one completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
Let's cut.
Here's Mariota.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, Mariota. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's 1st down.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw.
McCray. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with it.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. 81 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Not only an explosive play,